looks like there's a tour bus on shore with a bunch of people out on the beach. I'm sure they're all out checking out the whales. Seen Yolanda commenting on the temperature. It is cold here today. There's no doubt about that. The breeze here that we're getting is making it even cooler. Also, lack of sun that's not around to heat me up today. So yeah, no, it's pretty chilly. I smartened up a little bit today. Yesterday is kind of cool as well, but I just brought my boots on the boat today. I got my shorts on just because I am hopping in the water once I get to launch to load and unload the boat. But yeah, no, days like this, it's definitely cold, but I guess I can just look at this as preparation for the fall, as it'll start to be getting a little more cold and I'll have to be looking at starting to acclimatize, so look on the bright side of things, I guess. So yeah, everybody that came by and hung out today, I appreciate it, and thanks for all the snapshots. It looks like I got a lot of pictures to go through. It was another great day, perfect day out on the water. We got a lot of whale action. So yeah, no, I definitely am happy to be out here and happy to share this experience with all you guys. So thanks a lot, and thanks to all the cam op people for running the camera and keeping things going properly. Appreciate all the work they do too. And yeah, I guess thanks to explore.org. Go check out their website. You can see they have a pile of other cameras set up all around the world of different animals that you can view. Some are live, and I'm sure you can go back, say like the polar bear one, which wouldn't be live now. You can certainly go check out the highlights. So if you're curious as to what the polar bear cam is, it's another camera we have in Churchill here during polar bear season, which is coming up fast. So it's something to look forward to. They install some cameras out on the tundra buggies. There's one spot they have them, and yeah, you can get to view all the polar bears that come to Churchill each fall. Check that out, and thanks, speaking of polar bears, to Polar Bears International, FNA, Sea North, Parks Canada. There's just lots of people that help and work hard to make this all happen, so we appreciate it all. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to be out around 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time, depending on where you're at. I'm not sure what time that'll be. We had some few people say yesterday it was the afternoon where they're at, so that's quite a time change. But I'm happy to see you guys coming by. I just had someone comment. They said there was a couple polar bears in Churchill in the last few days. There's a mother nursing out at Cape North. So that's exciting. We have been hearing that a little bit these past few days. People are starting to spot them. There was some tourists in the area that said they saw there's 2 polar bears swimming in to shore. It's kind of hard to say if they're, swimming in from the ice pack, making their way back, or they could have been out for a swim. It's sure cool to think if they were coming back in and you got to witness that. But they are starting to make the move back, and we will, hopefully, as the season goes on, they'll start making their way a little more in towards the estuary where we'll be able to go check them out on the boat. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully you guys are too. I got my radio and I've been keeping it on, so the guys over at Sea North are pretty on the ball, and if there's a bear in the area, chances are they're going to find out first, and they're always wanting people to come check it out, so they'll be letting us know, and if we can, we'll for sure go see if we can get it on camera. Okay, and I'm told here they do have a Cape North and Cape South cam that's live when the Beluga boat isn't touring, so you guys can check that out. Anybody that's not aware of it, Churchill is the polar bear capital of the world. I've heard people say there's almost 1 polar bear to each person that lives in Churchill, which is nuts. I've heard a few different numbers. That's actually something I could probably try to confirm with you guys. I've heard 400 to 500. I've also heard 700 to 800 polar bears that are in the area during the season, but I'll try to kind of get a better idea of that. Either way, that's a lot of polar bears. I was here in November last year, and the bears were a little late to get out on the ice. The bay didn't freeze up as quick as it usually does, so when I did arrive, there was a lot of polar bears still in the area, and I got to see quite a few of them, which was really cool before I headed out into the tundra. Definitely less choppy. The water's nice and glassy here at the launch. I guess with the kind of east wind, it did switch again a little bit. It's protected, so nice and smooth here. You guys could also check out the Northern Lights cam. I was out with BJ and Tim. They're a couple of the tech guys, and the work they do is mind-boggling. Totally confuses me and is way over my head. This black box you see in the in the boat here with me, it's filled with all kinds of things that I know nothing about. But I was out helping them, and they're working on one of the Northern Light cams. So Churchill has some of the best Northern Lights in the world, and you can view it all in the cameras. So there is a lot of things to check out. Churchill is the place to be, and if you can't be here, then luckily we got these cameras that can kind of help you out with that. So go check some of that stuff out, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.